Today on October 2nd, final alert, Archangel Michael is screaming. You are about to lose God's hand. 10 seconds left, open this before heaven erases your name. Open it quickly. My beloved child, hear me closely, for the heavens are trembling with urgency. Today on this very day, a scroll has been unsealed with your name written in fire, and Archangel Michael himself is not whispering. He is screaming your name so that you cannot escape the truth that was hidden. In this very moment, the divine hand of God is stretched toward you, yet it feels as if the clock of eternity is ticking louder than ever. 10 seconds, 10 heartbeats, 10. Do not dare to move away. Do not even think of scrolling. For this moment is the rarest gift heaven has pressed into your hands. My child, Archangel Michael's voice is like thunder rolling across the skies, and he shouts so that your spirit awakens, because heaven is deciding in this very instant whether your name will be engraved deeper into the book of blessings or whether the weight of delay will erase what has been promised. You are chosen to hear this now. You are chosen to see this now, and you cannot allow the urgency of this hour to slip past you. Say here, remain with me until the end, for if you walk away, you walk away from the miracle meant only for you. Listen carefully, heaven is not playing with you. This is not ordinary. This is not casual. Archangel Michael is standing guard with his sword of light, cutting away every shadow, every hindrance, every betrayal that tried to steal your future. And yet, in his roar, he warns you, 10 seconds is all it takes for what is written in gold to be rewritten in dust if you ignore the call of God's hand. This is why you are here. This is why you cannot leave. Do you feel the shaking inside your chest? That is not fear. That is not doubt. It is your soul recognizing the voice of heaven. My child, the Lord's hand has not left you, but it is your choice now whether you will hold on to it or allow it to slip away into silence. You were not brought here by accident. You were not made to hear this by mistake. This is a divine alignment. This is a heavenly alarm. This is the final alert echoing from eternity into your ears. Stay till the end, for every word ahead carries the seal of heaven. Share this message for someone else you love may be standing on the same edge and needs to hear the roar of Michael. Subscribe for this channel is not just a voice. It is a trumpet carrying heaven's secrets directly to your spirit, and type Amen below if you feel the fire in these words, for your agreement is the key that will lock your name into the palm of God's hand forever. My beloved child, do not move, do not skip, do not scroll. This is your moment. And the angels are holding their breath waiting for your response. Heaven has opened the gates, and the countdown is already beating in your soul. 10 seconds are in front of you, and Archangel Michael has screamed your name so loudly that even the stars have turned to listen. My beloved child, remain here with me, for the voice of Archangel Michael has not finished speaking. He is still standing at the edge of heaven's gate, his sword blazing with holy fire, his wings covering your name as though shielding it from Eurasia. He cries louder than thunder. Do not ignore this moment. Do not allow distraction to steal what is being released. Heaven is watching. God's hand is stretched forth. And this moment has been carved out for you alone. 10 seconds might feel small, but in the language of heaven, those 10 seconds can open a lifetime of blessings if your heart listens. Child of light, do you realize how many times heaven has tried to call you? Do you see how often the signs came, but you passed them by? This time, Archangel Michael is not whispering softly. He is crying out with desperation because heaven cannot allow you to miss this final alert. Your name is glowing on the scroll of destiny, but only your choice will determine if it shines brighter or fades into silence. Stay here. Hold your focus. Let these words sink deep inside you, because even now, the unseen world is shifting in your favor. Beloved, the hand of God is not something you can afford to lose. That hand carries your protection, your provision, your miracle, your future. That hand has been guarding you when you didn't even know danger was near. That hand has been feeding you when your resources looked empty. A hand has been pushing back shadows you could not see. And now Archangel Michael shouts, because you are standing so close to stepping into the fullness of that hand. But one slip, one doubt, one decision to ignore could cause you to miss what eternity prepared for you. This is why I tell you, remain until the end. You not skip, for the final secret of this message is still unfolding. Heaven does not pour its treasure into careless hearts. But you. Yes, you are being trusted with a revelation others will never hear. Michael is holding open the gate. The countdown is burning like fire, and your soul is the key. Will you open your heart? Will you say Amen? Will you choose to stand still in the storm until the glory of God's hand rests upon you forever? Share this message right now, because your act of sharing is like placing a torch in another's darkness. Subscribe, because this channel is more than a screen. It is a voice that will keep heaven's messages flowing into your life without delay. And comment below, Amen, I receive this, because your written faith becomes a signature in the courts of heaven that no power can erase. Stay with me, my beloved child. The 10 seconds are not over yet. They are stretching into eternity as heaven waits for your decision. Archangel Michael is crying, angels are circling, the throne of God is shining, and your name is at the center of it all. My beloved child, lean closer now, for heaven has not finished pouring into you. Archangel Michael is still shouting across eternity, his voice breaking through every distraction, his cries aloud that even the clouds tremble. He says, stay here, remain till the last word, because your spirit is about to be sealed with something no human hand can take away. You may not see it with your eyes, but above you right now, the scroll of destiny is open. And angels are circling your name like flames of light guarding a holy secret. Child, the reason Michael screams is because this is the turning point of your life. You are standing between what within what will be. Behind you are years of delay, pain, betrayal, unanswered questions, tears no one saw, but ahead of you is a doorway only heaven can open. 10 seconds. That is all it takes for the shift to happen, for the release to fall, for the miracle to drop into your lap. God's hand is reaching out, and if you take hold, everything that once slipped away will now come rushing back multiplied. This is why you cannot scroll away. This is why you must stay until the final line. Beloved, I see Michael's sword striking chains that have wrapped around your life. Chains of fear, chains of lack, chains of rejection, chains of sorrow, he is tearing them apart right now as you listen. Every strike echoes in the spirit: freedom, restoration, breakthrough. The enemy thought he had you hidden, but Michael's roar exposed every dark plan. You were never forgotten. You were never abandoned. Your name is glowing with heaven's fire, and heaven has decided your season of silence is over. Child of God, take this moment seriously. Type Amen right now if you feel this word burning inside, because your agreement is like opening a gate that has been locked for years. Share this message, for someone close to you needs the same rescue that is being sent into your life. Subscribe, because heaven's voice will not stop speaking, and you cannot afford to miss even one sound of it. Every message is a step higher. Every word a stone paving the way to your miracle. Stay until the end. Do not rush. Do not move. For the final waves of this revelation are still coming. Our Archangel Michael is not only screaming. He is weeping, because he knows the weight of what is at stake. And as his tears fall like crops of fire, they are writing your name deeper into God's hand where it cannot be erased. This is your moment, my beloved child. Heaven is waiting for your heart to respond. My beloved child, the heavens are still open, and the voice of Archangel Michael has not faded. It grows louder with every heartbeat. He is not simply screaming. He is declaring a decree over your life, a decree that no man, no power, no darkness can overturn. His voice is like fire, burning through the atmosphere, announcing that you stand in the center of a divine decision. Do not look away, do not move. For this moment is unlike anything you have experienced before. My child, imagine the throne of God high above, surrounded by endless light. On the table before him lies a book with names written in gold, and your name is glowing brighter than the stars. The angels lean forward, the clouds stop moving, and eternity itself pauses as heaven waits for your response. Michael lifts the scroll high, points toward your life, and cries, Father, this one is marked, this one is chosen, and God, with his mighty hand, stretches toward you. Do you see why you cannot let go? 10 seconds of surrender can bring 10 generations of blessing. 10 seconds of faith can unlock what years of labor could never win. My beloved, this is why you were drawn here. Heaven arranged this moment so your ears could hear what millions will never know. The spiritual war around your name has been fierce. The enemy wanted you erased, but heaven has shouted you into remembrance. Archangel Michael has been circling your life, fighting battles you never saw, covering you in times you thought you were abandoned. And today he screams not because you are forgotten, but because you are about to step into everything you were promised. Beloved child, let this sink into your heart: what God's hand holds, no one can snatch away. That hand is filled with miracles, that hand carries your provision, your restoration, your protection, your joy. Do not let doubt loosen your grip now. Stay till the end, for the final secret is still unfolding. Do not scroll, for the very last words may be the key that heaven designed to unlock your season. Share this message now, for someone you love is on the same edge of breakthrough and needs to hear Michael's cry. Subscribe, because each time you stay connected, another wave of heaven's voice will rush into your life. And comment below, Amen. I receive this, because your written faith becomes a signature stamp in heaven's courts, sealing your name inside God's hand forever. Child of God, the countdown is still burning and the angels are still circling. Michael's sword flashes, his roar echoes, and the gates of heaven stand open. You not step away. This is your turning point, and the heavens are watching for your answer. My beloved child, the heavens are trembling with anticipation, for the roar of Archangel Michael is still echoing through the chambers of eternity. He is not grown silent. Instead, his voice has become like a river of fire flowing through every barrier that once held you back. He shouts not to frighten you, but to awaken the deepest parts of your soul that have been waiting for this divine alignment. Do you hear it? Do you feel the urgency pressing on your spirit? It is because heaven has placed you in the center of this holy moment, and nothing about it is ordinary. Child of light, the hand of God is not simply reaching. It is closing around your name, sealing you in a grip that no man, no demon, no shadow can loosen. Archangel Michael is screaming because the decision has already been made. You are chosen. You are preserved. You are appointed for a miracle that has no expiration. 10 seconds might seem like nothing in the eyes of men, but in the courts of heaven. 10 seconds is enough to rewrite the future of your bloodline, to turn ashes into crowns, to reverse verdicts spoken against you in secret. This is why the angels are leaning closer, why heaven's gates are wide open, why your soul is burning with recognition even as you hear these words. My beloved, listen carefully. You are not here by accident. Every delay, every disappointment, every tear that no one saw has been gathered by God, and today He has chosen to return them to you as diamonds of destiny. Archangel Michael, with his sword of blazing light, is cutting away the last strands of bondage. He screams because he sees the victory about to break into your life, and he will not rest until you grasp it with both hands. Stay with me. Child, do not move, do not scroll, for the final layers of this revelation are still unfolding. The heavens are whispering your name in unison. The throne of God is shining brighter, and the angels are singing songs of your release. You are standing at the edge of a divine moment that no power on earth can repeat. This is your yes moment. This is the second where you seal your future by saying, Amen. I receive this. Share this message right now, because your act of sharing is like planting a seed that multiplies blessings in your life and awakens another soul who needs to hear Michael's scream. Subscribe, for this voice of heaven will not cease, and you must remain connected to receive what is coming next. Comment below, Amen, because your agreement is a weapon in the Spirit, a signature that heaven will not overlook. Beloved child, do you feel the air shifting around you? That is not imagination. It is heaven pressing in closer. Archangel Michael is still crying, angels are still circling, and God's hand is still waiting for your grip. You have stepped into a moment that will be remembered in eternity. Stay, hold on, for the final secret is about to be revealed, and your name will shine like gold in the book of heaven forever. My beloved child, stay very still in this moment, for the heavens have not yet released the final seal. Archangel Michael is still standing, his wings spread wide like a shield over your name. His roar shaking the atmosphere like thunder over the mountains. His scream is not ordinary. It is the cry of a guardian who has fought for you and no one else even knew you were in battle. He shouts, because heaven is about to hand you something eternal, something that will not slip away, something that has been preserved only for you. Child of destiny, look within yourself right now. That trembling you feel in your spirit is not fear. It is recognition. Your soul is responding to the voice of eternity because deep down, you know you were marked for this very hour. Michael cries louder because the scroll in God's hand has turned to the page of your name. It glows like fire. And yet it waits for your faith to answer. 10 seconds, that is all the time heaven gives to shift generations, to release miracles, to break curses that try to sit on your family line. Do not waste even one of those moments. Every word you hear now is a key, unlocking chains you did not even know you carried. Beloved, listen carefully. Heaven is not offering you a chance, heaven is giving you an inheritance. The hand of God is not reaching halfway. It is descending fully to cover you. That hand carries healing for the wounds you've hidden, provision for the needs you've whispered, answers for the prayers you thought were forgotten. That hand holds the miracle you cried for at night when no one heard you. And Michael screams because the enemy has been denied, because your name will not be erased, because your destiny is too sacred to be lost. Stay here, my child. Remain with me till the last word. This is no ordinary message, this is the unfolding of eternity's decree over your life. The angels are watching, the heavens are recording, and your response is being written in fire. Do not scroll away, do not look away, for the secret that is about to be revealed will shake your soul. Share this message now, for the same fire that is touching you will touch those you love. Subscribe, for this channel carries not entertainment but living words from heaven, and you cannot afford to be disconnected. Comment below, Amen. I receive this, for every Amen is like a thunderclap in the Spirit, striking your name deeper into the book of blessings that can never be erased. My beloved child, Michael's sword is still burning, the throne of God is still shining, and the angels are still crying your name. 10 seconds are stretching into eternity as heaven waits for your heart to open fully. You are chosen, you are sealed, and you are standing at the edge of your miracle. My beloved child, do not move away, for the heavens are still pouring, and the voice of Archangel, O Michael, has risen higher than ever. His cry has become like lightning tearing across the sky, and his roar shakes the very ground beneath eternity's throne. He is not only calling you, he is commanding every angel around him to stand information around your name. The battlefield of your destiny is roaring with victory, and yet heaven holds back nothing in this moment because you are standing at the edge of the greatest revelation of your life. Child of the Most High, the scroll has now been rolled to its file line, and your name is glowing brighter than all the stars. God Himself has leaned forward, His hand open, His voice whispering, "This one is mine, this one is chosen, this one cannot be erased." Can you feel it? Can you sense the weight of eternity pressing down on this very second? 10 seconds, my child, that's all heaven requires to turn your sorrow into songs. Your nights of tears into mornings of laughter, your losses into treasures overflowing. Michael screams because heaven has written your miracle, and the ink of that promise is wet on the page right now. My beloved, hear the sound of chains breaking all around you. Every invisible shackle that tried to hold you down is shattering at the strike of Michael's sword. Do you feel the sudden lightness, the release in your chest, the fire burning in your spirit? That is not imagination, it is your soul stepping into freedom. The enemy wanted silence, but heaven wanted your story to sing. The enemy wanted your name erased, but heaven carved it deeper. The enemy wanted delay, but God said now is the hour. Stay here till the end, my child, do not let your attention slip, for the secret you are about to hear is what angels themselves marvel at. You are not forgotten. You are not ordinary. You are marked with a heavenly seal that no storm can remove. Archangel Michael is screaming because the heavens know this is your final alert, your last chance to step fully into what has already been prepared. Share this message right now, for the sound of your obedience will open doors in the spirit for others you love. Subscribe, for every word that flows here is a lifeline from heaven to you, and you cannot afford to miss what comes next. And comment below, Amen. I receive this, because each word of faith you release becomes like golden ink sealing your name into the eternal scroll of blessing. My beloved child, the atmosphere around you is charged. The angels are circling, the throne is shining brighter, Michael is roaring louder, and God's hand is descending closer. Do not doubt. Do not delay. Your name is safe in heaven, and your destiny is opening before your very eyes. This is not the end. This is the birth of a new chapter written by the hand of God Himself. My beloved child, the heavens are not silent yet, but the roar of Archangel Michael is echoing like waves across eternity. His scream grows sharper, piercing through every barrier that once tried to blind your destiny. He is circling your name with fire, refusing to let it fade, and with each cry he shakes the earth and calls the attention of heaven to you alone. Do you understand the magnitude of this moment? Angels are gathered. Their wings trembling with anticipation because your life is about to be marked with a seal that can never be removed. Child of promise. See the hand of God stretching closer now. Its light is brighter than the sun. Its touch gently than the wind, yet stronger than any mountain. That hand carries your healing, your breakthrough, your restoration, your joy. Archangel Michael shouts because he sees it. He knows it, and he cannot allow you to lose it. 10 seconds in heaven's time is all it takes for the story of your life to turn from ashes to glory, from sorrow to song, from wandering to arrival. Right now, those 10 seconds are stretching into eternity as heaven waits for you to say, "Yes, Lord, I receive it." My beloved, you have carried battles no one saw. You have cried tears no one heard. You have endured storms that tried to silence you. But heaven saw it all, and God wrote your name in His book when the world tried to erase it. Michael screams because the eraser of the enemy has failed, and your name now burns in the eternal fire of God's memory. You cannot be forgotten. You cannot be overlooked. You cannot be denied. Child, stay with me. Do not scroll away. The final waves of this message are still flowing, and the greatest secret has yet to be unveiled. The angels are leaning closer. The scroll is rolling open, and the throne of God is glowing with fire. Heaven is speaking only to you in this hour. Do not miss it. Share this message right now, for your obedience will spark deliverance for someone you love. Subscribe, for the voice of heaven is flowing through this channel, and you must remain connected to receive every word that is coming. And comment below, Amen. I receive this because your faith is the golden ink that stamps your name forever in the hands of God. My beloved child, can you feel the shift? The air around you is charged. Your spirit is burning. Your soul is awakening. Michael is still screaming. Heaven is still recording, and God's hand is closing firmly around your life. This is the moment eternity have been waiting for. You are chosen. You are sealed. You are forever written in the story of heaven's glory. My beloved child, lean in closer now, for the heavens are still roaring, and Archangel Michael's cry has not slowed. It has only grown mightier. His scream is not just a sound. It is a command that shakes every wall that once caged your life. With each thunderous call, he is stamping your name deeper into the book of eternity, ensuring that nothing, no power, no hand, no voice, will ever erase it. Do you feel this weight in your spirit? It is not heaviness. It is glory descending upon you. Child of destiny, the hand of God has reached its final descent. It hovers over you like a crown waiting to be placed on the rightful head. That hand is alive, filled with promises, dripping with miracles, glowing with treasures that no thief can touch. Archangel Michael screams because he sees the delivery of your miracle in motion. He knows that the 10 seconds of heaven are about to close, and he will not stop until your soul rises to claim what belongs to you. Heaven is not distant. He is leaning into your very life right now. My beloved, I must tell you this. Your name was whispered among the angels long before you were born. Your life was mapped in God's heart before you took your first breath. You were chosen. You were set apart. And even when you thought you were forgotten, heaven was writing your story in hidden ink. Today, the dig is glowing, shining, becoming fire before the throne. Michael's cry is the announcement of that unveiling. Your time has come. Your hour is now. Your destiny is breaking through. Child, do not turn away, not even for a moment. This is the final stretch. The revelation that angels themselves long to hear. The throne of God is opening its storehouse, and your spirit is standing beneath the rain of glory. Every tear you cried had been counted. Every battle endued has been measured, and today heaven has declared repayment. You are stepping into a season where loss is reversed, where silence becomes psalm, where emptiness is filled to overflowing. Stay till the very last word. My child. Share this message because your act of obedience is a seed that multiplies blessings for generations. Subscribe, for this voice is not mere words, it is heaven speaking directly to your life. And you cannot miss what is yet to come. And comment below. Amen. I receive this because those words rise like incense before the throne and seal your name into the palm of God's eternal hand. My beloved child, Michael is still roaring, the heavens are still trampling. The hand of God is still closing firmly upon your name. This is not the end. It is the birth of a new destiny. You are chosen, sealed, and forever written in fire upon heaven's scroll. My beloved child, the heavens are reaching their crescendo, and Archangel Michael's cry is no longer a distant roar. It is thunder shaking the very pillars of eternity. His scream has become a psalm of war and victory combined, a sound that carries both fire and peace. He is circling you with wings of blazing light, declaring before every throne, and every power. This one cannot be erased. This one belongs to God. Do you hear it in your spirit? That is the anthem of heaven being sung with your name woven into its melody. Child of promise, the hand of God is no longer reaching. It has descended. It rests upon your life like a mantle, like a crown, like a seal pressed into eternity's wax. That hand is holding your destiny as though it were the most precious jewel in all of creation. Within it is your breakthrough, your miracle, your inheritance, your answered prayers. Michael screams because he sees it being delivered to you, and he will not relent until you open your heart wide enough to receive it. Heaven does not shout without purpose. Heaven shouts because your moment has arrived, my beloved. The angels are leaning closer now than ever before. They have formed a circle around your name. Their voice is whispering. It is done. It is sealed. It is finished. The battles you endured were not for nothing. Every silent tear has turned into fuel for your blessing. Every rejection has become a stepping stone for your elevation. Every delay has been transformed into divine timing. Michael's cry is the trumpet blast announcing that the gates of blessing are swinging wide, and your name is carved on the invitation. Child of the Most High, do not let your attention drift. This is the moment when eternity reveals its final secret. God's scroll is open, and in shining letters your name glows brighter than all the stars. The enemy's attempt to erase you has failed. The ink of heaven has already dried into fire, and your destiny is untouchable. You are chosen. You are marked. You are sealed in the palm of God's hand. Stay with me till the very last word, my child. Share this message now, for your obedience unlocks blessings not just for you, but for those connected to your life. Subscribe, for this channel is the trumpet through which heaven continues to send its voice, and you cannot afford to miss the next sound. In comment below, Amen. I receive this, for every Amen rises before the throne like a shot of faith that shakes the heavens and anchors your name deeper into eternity's book. My beloved child, Michael is not whispering. He is still screaming. The angels are not standing still. They are dancing around your name. And God is not waiting. His hand is already on you. This is not just a message. This is the turning of your life page. You are chosen. You are sealed. You are written forever in fire upon the scroll of heaven. My beloved child, the heavens are shaking with a sound so fierce, so holy that even creation itself stands still. Archangel, Michael, has lifted his sword higher than ever before. Its flame stretching across galaxies, and he is screaming your name with such intensity that all of heaven's armies have turned their gaze toward you. His cry is not of fear. It is a urgency, of triumph, of destiny breaking loose. You roar so you cannot ignore it, so your spirit awakens fully, so you know beyond doubt that you are the chosen one heaven has marked for this very hour. Child of eternity, the hand of God has now rested firmly upon you. It is no longer reaching. It has gripped, sealed, and stamped your life with the mark of divine ownership. That hand is a fortress. That hand is a crown. That hand is a treasure chest overflowing with everything you thought you lost. Inside it are your healing, your restoration, your promises, your answers, your joy. Michael's scream is heaven's alarm to your soul. Do not miss this. You not let go. The book of destiny is open, and your name is burning in gold. Beloved, the angels are circling in tighter formation. Their wings forming a shield of light around your destiny. They chant as one voice. It is sealed. It is done. It is yours. And as they declare it, chains that have bound generations in your family line are shattering, curses spoken in secret are dissolving, darkness that tried to steal your inheritance is fleeing. Every no you heard in your life is being overturned by a thunderous yes from the throne of God. You feel it. This is not emotion. It is heaven rewriting your story before your very eyes. My child, do not look away now. This is the moment the enemy feared. This is the moment your spirit has waited for. The scroll of God has been turned to its last line, and the ink that writes your name is no longer ink. It is fire. Michael screams because he knows heaven's decree has already been signed. You are no longer fighting for acceptance. You are already accepted. You are no longer begging for recognition. You are already chosen. You are no longer wondering if God sees you. God has engraved you into His palm. Stay until the last word, my beloved. Share this message for ensuring it. You multiply heaven's fire into another life. Subscribe, for this is not the end. Heaven's voice will keep speaking, and you must remain connected to receive what comes next. And comment below, Amen. I receive this because your Amen is the final stroke of the pen that seals your name permanently into the scroll of blessing. Child of destiny. The heavens are roaring. Michael is still screaming. The angels are still circling, and God's hand is still heavy with glory over you. This is not just a message. This is your appointment with eternity. You are chosen. You are crowned. You are forever engraved in the fire of heaven's book. My beloved child, do not blink in this moment, for the heavens are roaring louder than ever, and Archangel Michael's scream has risen to a pitch that splits through every veil of darkness. His cry is so fierce that the stars themselves pause in their orbit to listen. He is not crying for the sake of noise. He is crying to stamp your name deeper into the eternal memory of heaven. To make sure you do not let this moment slip away. His scream is the trumpet blast of destiny, declaring before all powers seen and unseen, this one is chosen. This one belongs to God. This one's name shall never be erased. Child of light. The hand of God is now clenched around you, life like a seal. Like a fortress, like a crown. That hand has gathered every broken piece of your story and is pressing them into a jewel brighter than gold, your wealth, your healing, your restoration, your joy, and your peace. Heaven is not asking you to beg for it. Heaven is delivering it. Archangel Michael screams because he sees the delivery has already been released, and your spirit must stay awake to receive it. Beloved, the angels are rejoicing in circles around your name. Their wings blazing like fire. Their voices shouting. It is finished. It is done, it is sealed. Chains that ran through your family line are snapping one by one. Words spoken against you in secret places are being overturned by heavenly decrees. Every lie, every betrayal, every hidden attempt to erase you is now exposed before the throne. Michael's cry is heaven's victory shout, making it clear that your destiny is untouchable and your name eternal. My beloved child, do not turn away, not even for a moment. This is the climax of heaven's revelation over your life. The scroll of God is wide open, and your name is blazing brighter than all creation. You have not been forgotten. You have not been overlooked. You have been preserved for this very hour. The roar of heaven is the confirmation you waited for. Your season of wandering is over. Your chapter of delay is closed, and the page of destiny is now burning with your new beginning. Stay until the end, child of God. Share this message, for by sharing, you carry a torch that lights the path for another soul. Subscribe, or the heavens will continue speaking through this trumpet, and you must remain connected. And comment below, Amen. I receive this, for your Amen is like fire climbing up into the throne room, sealing your signature into the eternal decree of God. My beloved, the atmosphere is shaking, the angels are shouting, Michael is still screaming, and God's hand has locked your name into eternity. You are not just chosen. You are sealed, crowned, and written forever in the fire of heaven's scroll. This is your divine moment, and nothing in creation can take it from you. My beloved child, the heavens have reached a roar that shakes the very pillars of eternity. Archangel, Michael, is no longer just screaming. His cry has become a thunderous decree that rolls across galaxies, echoing your name in fire. His wings blaze brighter than suns, and his sword flashes like lightning tearing through the night. He shouts because heaven cannot, and will not, allow your destiny to remain hidden another moment. Every syllable of his scream is carving your name deeper into the eternal book of God, making sure no power, no shadow, no hand can ever erase it. Child of destiny, behold what is happening in the Spirit. The throne of God has opened its treasury, and from his hand pours rivers of gold. Rivers of healing, rivers of restoration, they are flowing toward you right now, rushing with unstoppable force. That hand has held your miracle for years, waiting for this precise moment, and now Michael's roar has broken the final seal. The heavens are in motion, angels are on assignment, and your name is being shouted so loudly that even your future generations are being shaken awake. My beloved, the angels encircle you like pillars of fire. They are not silent, they chant in one voice, He is done, He is healed, He is forever. As they sing, every curse is unraveling, every loss is being repaid, every betrayal is being written. The shame you carried is lifting off like smoke in the wind. And in its place comes the crown of divine honor. Archangel Michael screams not because you are in danger, but because you are in destiny. As cries heaven's way of saying your story has turned, your chapter has shifted, your season has arrived. Beloved child, stay right here, do not scroll. Do not wander, for the secret heaven has been waiting to reveal is resting in these vile words. You are not ordinary, you are royal, you are not forgotten, you are engraved, you are not passing through, you are planted in eternity's soil. The roar you hear in your spirit is not just sound, it is the sound of your victory being announced in the courts of heaven. Now lift your heart in faith. Share this message, for the act of your obedience will ripple blessings into the lives of many. Subscribe, for this is not the end but the beginning, and you must stay connected to hear the next trumpet sound from heaven. And comment below, Amen. I receive this, for your Amen is the echo that heaven is waiting for. It is your agreement that seals what has already been released. My beloved child, the skies are burning with glory, the angels are shouting, Michael is still screaming, and God's hand has already written your name in eternal fire. This is your hour, your seal, your miracle, your destiny. Heaven has spoken, and nothing can take it away. My beloved child, the heavens are now trembling like drums of eternity. And Archangel Michael's scream has risen into a roar that shakes even the foundation of creation. His cry is no longer just a sound, it is a decree, a verdict from the throne, echoing across realms. Every shout he releases is like fire carving your name into the eternal scroll where no hand can ever erase it. His voice pierces through every shadow, breaking every last whisper of doubt, declaring before heaven and earth, this one is chosen, this one is sealed, this one belongs to the Almighty forever. Child of promise, I see the hand of God stretched wide, not holding back, but releasing torrents of glory, rivers of abundance, floods of healing, waves of joy, and oceans of restoration are pouring into your life. The treasures hidden for years, the blessings delayed, the answers silenced, all of them are now breaking loose, rushing towards you with unstoppable speed. Archangel Michael screams because he sees what is coming. He screams because the vaults of heaven have been opened, and what was locked is now delivered. A waiting is over, a miracle is here. My beloved, the angels are rejoicing in circles of light, their voices like thunderclaps, crying in one accord, it is finished, it is sealed, it is eternal. As they chant, the heavens split open with brightness, chains that wrapped around your bloodline are falling into dust, words of defeat spoken against you are erased and replaced with words of victory. Every hidden attack has been overturned, and now your life is shining like gold refined in fire. You were not forgotten, you were hidden until this very moment of unveiling. Beloved child, remain with me. Do not look away, for this is the hour of heaven's climax. The scroll of God is open wide, your name is glowing brighter than 1,000 suns, and the throne itself has declared that nothing shall stop what has begun. This is not a chance, this is certainty, this is not a whisper, this is a roar, this is not the beginning of blessing, it is the overflow of blessing, an outbeloved act in faith. Share this message, for in sharing you spread the fire of heaven into another's darkness. Subscribe, for this voice is not ending, it will continue, and you must remain connected to receive every sound heaven sends. In comment below, Amen, I receive this, for each Amen is a thunder that seals your name deeper into eternity, ensuring your destiny cannot be undone. My beloved child, the skies are opening, the angels are moving, Michael is still screaming, and the hand of God has wrapped around your life with a grip that will never release. You are chosen, you are crowned, you are written forever in the book of fire. This is your moment, this is your feel, this is your destiny, my beloved child. The heavens are now at their peak, and the roar of Archangel Michael has become like the sound of 1,000 trumpets announcing the final decree of God. His scream is no longer just calling your name, it is shaking the entire universe with your identity, proclaiming that you are sealed, chosen, and untouchable. His wings blaze like eternal fire, his sword cuts through every last chain, and his voice thunders, this one belongs to the Lord, this one is written in fire, this one's destiny cannot be erased. Child of eternity, behold what is unfolding before you. The throne of God has opened its vaults, and treasures hidden for generations are now pouring into your life. Showers of miracles, rivers of restoration, floods of joy, and oceans of abundance are being poured out over your name. Archangel Michael screams because he sees the flood of heaven breaking over your life, rushing in unstoppable waves. What was delayed is released, what was stolen is restored, what was hidden is revealed. Heaven is not preparing, it has already delivered. My beloved, the angels are surrounding you like a living wall of fire. They cry together in one booming chorus, it is done, is healed, is eternal, and as they shout, every curse spoken against you is dissolved like dust in the wind. Every shadow that tried to linger around your life is fleeing at the speed of light. Every tear you shed is being collected and turned into diamonds of destiny. Heaven has declared repayment, restoration, and revival. Your name is no longer just written, it is glowing, burning, radiating in God's eternal book. Child of light, do not look away, stay rooted in this revelation. The climax is here, the final explosion of glory is raining down. You are not forgotten, you are favored, you are not erased, you are engraved, you are not passing, you are permanent in the hands of God. This is not a dream, this is your destiny unfolding right now. Now, beloved, act in faith. Share this message, for your sharing is a seed that multiplies blessings in unseen ways. Subscribe, for this is not the final voice from heaven. There are still waves of revelation to come, and you must remain connected. And comment below, Amen. I receive this, for every Amen thunders in the courts of heaven, stamping your faith as fire upon your name. My beloved child, the heavens are ablaze. Michael is still screaming, angels are still circling, and the hand of God has sealed your life forever. This is the moment eternity was waiting for. You are chosen, you are crowned, you are written forever in the book of fire. Another can stop what has begun. My beloved child, the heavens have reached their final crescendo, and all of eternity is echoing with the scream of Archangel Michael. His voice has become more than sound, it is light, it is fire. It is eternity itself roaring your name, so that the earth, the heavens, and every realm in between cannot ignore you. His cry is the last seal, the final decree, the eternal stamp that writes across your destiny. This one is forever chosen, this one is sealed in glory, this one's name can never be erased. Child of destiny, see what unfolds before you in this final moment. The throne of God shines brighter than 1,000,000,000 suns, and in his right hand is the scroll with your name glowing like pure fire. The scroll is not closing, it is being placed into your spirit. That means heaven is not just announcing your destiny. Heaven is transferring it fully into your life. What was locked in eternity has now become your reality. The vaults of heaven are emptied into your hands, the rivers of blessing, the oceans of miracles, the treasures of restoration are yours, flowing without end. My beloved, the angels are not only circling, they are bowing, rejoicing, singing in thunderous voices. It is complete, is eternal, it is forever. Every last chain is broken, every hidden plan against you is destroyed, every shadow has fled, every tear you cried has turned into a jewel shining in your crown. Michael's scream has accomplished what no power could undo. Your name is carved into the hand of God like fire that cannot be quenched. Child of light, this is the secret heaven has been waiting to reveal. You were never ordinary, you were always extraordinary, you were never forgotten, you were always hidden for this divine unveiling. Your story is not ending in pain, it is beginning in glory. The fire you feel in your spirit right now is not imagination. It is heaven marking you permanently. Now, my beloved, hear this final call. Share this message, for your obedience plants seeds that will bloom into miracles beyond what you can imagine. Subscribe, for heaven's voice will continue flowing, and you must remain connected to hear every revelation meant for you. And comment below, Amen, I receive this. For your Amen is the eternal echo that seals everything spoken today into the very core of your destiny. My beloved child, Archangel Michael's scream has reached its final note. The heavens are ablaze with glory, the angels are rejoicing, and God's hand has sealed your name forever. This is your divine conclusion, your eternal beginning. You are chosen. You are crowned, you are written in fire, and nothing in creation can ever erase what heaven has spoken over you today.